we're all being fucked here. You understand that, right? Like, you've got to let go of your left versus right, red versus blue. You've got to let go of that. It is top versus bottom, and they're fucking us in the ass, and they always have been, okay? While they convince us to fight each other because they pretend to fight each other on screen, at the end of the day, they're going to the same dark, smoky room, sipping brandy and laughing their asses off at us, okay? Look, we've all been convinced that, you know, it's not important to pair bond and have a family and do the important things in life, because those truly are the important things. That's enjoying your home and the people you care about. You've been told that that makes you lazy and you're not a good contributing member of society. You're a worker bee is what you are, and they can't allow you off that hamster wheel. And that used to be just the case for like vacations and things like that. That's why it's so expensive to fly round trip anywhere else in the world, hell, anywhere else in the country. But you got baristas from Australia and Germany coming and spending a fucking month here because it's so cheap for them. That's the point. They want it to be a pain in the ass for you to go anywhere or do anything that takes you to.
All right, welcome back to the channel, fellas. Thank you so much for being here. Today, this guy we have here, he's just spitting straight facts, and I'm here for it. I have not heard one single lie in what he has said. The fact that this is absolutely a class war, but then you still have some people that they still like, oh no, my man is the, you know, like the DJT, he's my man. And like the other people on the other side, no, she's my girl, right? Meanwhile, these people, they go hand in hand with each other. Hand in hand. Have you ever wondered why there's always continuity of government and things tend to continue exactly where they left off? And there's always one constant, which is that things continuously getting worse for the people. Doesn't matter who's in power. Isn't that the clue that everybody should already know? That like these guys are in bed, like literally together against us. So every time I hear anybody, like if you want to just lose credibility, in my opinion, just go ahead and then like take any of all these politicians seriously and be like, oh yeah, I'm a strong fan of this one or that one. In my opinion, you lose any and all credibility, because clearly, how can you not know that these people are in bed together? Like, it's so obvious at this point.
Far away from your fucking hamster wheel. And look, they've got half of us convinced that you're lazy and entitled because you feel like people should have the right to fucking food and shelter and education and the right to go to the fucking hospital if you get injured or get sick. Those aren't privileges. Those are things as a society that we should want to contribute to. Well, not with my tax dollars. What the do you mean? What do you?
You know, I love what he's saying here, right? Because of course, what would you rather you spend your money on? On buying missiles, I guess. You rather buy missiles and like send it to other places so that they can commit all sorts of atrocities? Or would you rather that your neighbors and your friends, they get like EBT when they're out of a job? Would you rather that you have EBT if you ever find yourself out of a job? Like, I mean, like, you know? But then you have people that egging on these people. But then it doesn't matter who's in power, right? They spend crazy amounts of money to fight.
Want that money to go to? Do you want that money to go to Israel? To Ukraine? Is that where you want it to go? To go blow up children in some other country that you can't even find on the map? But God forbid somebody gets to go to the hospital when they break their leg? What the fuck are we doing here? And I know that feels like an attack on the right. You're not getting away from this either, left. I mean, God, y'all have so bought in to the fucking obvious Project Mockingbird propaganda where the media just wants you spun the fuck up and upset about everything. Everything's racist. Everybody's a fucking Nazi. Look.
I mean, the name of the project, Project Mockingbird, like it just shows that like we are like the laughing stock at this point. If you don't get it at this point, I think it's clearly that they're mocking us at this point. It's so blatant. And I'm sorry to keep interjecting. I'm going to obviously be linking this guy's video down in the description, and it's actually quite long, so I probably won't even be able to finish it on this one. So I'm going to ask you to go finish it out on his TikTok account. We'll keep going here, see how far we can go, but just wanted to throw that in there.
If everything is racist, then nothing is racist. If everyone's a Nazi, then no one's a Nazi. We have got to let go of these narratives that we've been spoon-fed, and we just digest and move along and regurgitate over everyone that we come in contact with. And the reason you do it, look, I know you feel smart because you're saying the right words, and some of them are big. You're not. You don't have a fucking honest, original thought in your fucking head. If I can predict the next 5 things coming out of your mouth, because I also watch a balance of CNN and Fox News, so I can understand the fucking enemy. And the enemy is the people that are deliberately fucking cratering the middle class in this fucking country. Do you not understand? And look, I understand the narrative going around now. They're like,
Absolutely. And he's just, honestly, it's like me and him were in sync, honestly. And I'm reacting to this live like I hadn't watched it before. So it's like we are like literally in sync here. It's crazy how much I agree with him. Like, don't tell me that you're like a serious political pundit, but then you believe in one party over the other. You don't clearly see that these, like, if you don't see that, then don't tell me anything about being a pundit, in my opinion. It's so right there at this point. There's no secrets.
well, AI and these fucking automation and robots and stuff, they'll never take all our jobs, because if nobody has jobs, they won't have any money to buy their products and services, and then those companies will go under. We're past that. We've crossed that fucking Rubicon. They don't care. What they're doing is everything they fucking can to milk the last bit out of you to train their fucking AI and their fucking bots for the automation. Because once none of us have jobs or fucking money, and we're all fucking starving and homeless and dying off, they don't fucking need us anymore. Because in the time it took us to train...
Yeah, and I think that's why if you listen to a guy, I forget his name, but he said something about being useless eaters, and then they were worried about what they're going to do with it.
Of a new massive class of useless people. An economic question of the 21st century will be, what do we need humans for? Or at least, what do we need so many humans for?
Do you have an answer in the book?
At present, the best guess we have is keep them happy with drugs and computer games.
The useless eaters, once they no longer need humans, right? I think his name is Yuval Noah Harari or something like that. Look it up. I probably butchered his name. Forgive me, sir. But yeah, like apparently they don't even know what they're going to do with us once they have all the AI in place and automation in place. And then they don't need humans anymore. So they were like, I'm going to find a clip of all that and put that on this video. But anyways, I'm going to ask you guys to go check out this guy, see the rest of the video on his channel. Just out of respect for the creator, I think he did an excellent job here, actually conveying the message that I think a lot of us are thinking, but he got it out really, really well. And I appreciate the video, so go give him a check out. Also, thank you guys so much. We're over 500 subscribers now. Couldn't have done it without you guys. So again, thank you so much. If you're vibing with me, consider hitting the like button. You know what, if it's your first time, don't worry about subscribing, but at least give your boy a like. And until next time, peace.